Peace to the family. Peace to my comrades. Let's get it. So we're gonna do some deadlifts. My explosiveness wasn't how I wanted yesterday. Now that the wrist is healed, so for my salute, Dirt Game Boss, my brother Drew Titan, Shell Nail DBC and Nothing Reloaded. Shout out to the family. But family, we gotta go. Before I get off of this, we gotta hit 225. It's all right. Oh man. We ain't got no choice. We gotta hit 225 before we get off of this. We gotta deadlift 225. For some of y'all, that's probably pretty easy. Coach ain't as big as y'all, but I'm strong. We about to see if I can get it again. 2 months off. Let's see if we can get back to deadlifting 225 first day back. Exhale on the way up. Am I not exhaling? Exhale on the way up. I got you, Big Drew. I got you. I got you. I'm tripping. Fool around and pass out. I don't know, y'all. Them 45s feel heavy this morning. But I ain't by myself. My family counting on me. They all in the chat. If y'all want me to lift that shit, say coach, lift that shit. All right. Drew said, exhale on the wheel. Let's see how that feels. In the words of my brother Drew, lightweight, baby. Now, keep in mind, family, we still got to go get on the heavy bags. So, that's probably what I think my 30th rep. I'm gonna hit that 225 one more time, go on a racket. Then I think we're gonna go hit the heavy bags. You saying I do some real exercises. Stay tuned, Drizzy. I got you in a second. Stay tuned. We can't skip weights though. We can't skip weights. Boy, if y'all can see what I see, about 30 yards behind me, but y'all can't. The black woman, let me tell you, the black woman. Oh. Now, I think we repped that out 4 times. We're gonna get that one more time. One more time. All right, that's on record. Show us your hands. Shout out Bud Crawford. Oh, Drizzy must be new here. You about to see him. Hold tight, family. Let me get my glove. Let's go on over. Let's go on over. Yeah, family. Ain't no problem. You know, we got some people that might be new to the channel, new to the chat. Cause if y'all talking about hands, you got to be new to my channel. You got to be. That dude look like Shawn Michaels. I know I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I make that drive of girls. Wow. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Boy toy. Yeah. We're gonna get on. All right, so Fighter asked me yesterday, he was like, all right, we got the kickboxing bags, we got the regular boxing heavy bags, and then you got the ones that move. For the best workout to get ready for the fight, to be honest with you, you want to use the ones that move that I'm about to get on, because those bags are gonna come back towards you. Let's get on it. I got y'all. Hold on. Let me hook this up real quick. Yeah, man. They ain't. Ain't nothing to it, you know. Hope everybody doing all right this morning. I'm just a sexy boy. Y'all, I think I seen Shawn Michaels in the gym. I'm not your boy, Todd. And the great thing about it is you got other guys in it. Family, I don't fight anymore, but when I did fight, I fought at 130. Right now I weigh about 155 pounds. Almost 40 years old, I still got these hands. Y'all about to see them. This ain't about what I can do. You just make sure all the warriors in the chat, all my comrades, you make sure you staying sharp. You make sure you staying sharp. Because y'all can always depend on Coach to be where he's supposed to be. Trust me. You ain't gonna catch me slipping. Make sure you keep the fingers wide. All right, I see that. We'll go one more time around the thumb. I hope they ain't got no class today. What time is it? 7:53? Be damn shame as soon as I start, we gotta bounce. But nah, they got another one upstairs, so it's all good. All right. So they got Shawn Michaels in here. They got Stone Cold. Now I ain't gonna lie to y'all, one of the best feelings. Salute, hey, Don Vaughn in the house. He said, I hit the gym at 4 a.m., do my runs, bad work, strength train, then sauna. Hey, man, shout out to our brother, Don Vaughn. Don Vaughn done already did what he was supposed to do for the day. I'm late. I'm behind. Now, family, if it take you longer than that to wrap up a hand, you need to practice. 2 times around the wrist support. Y'all know I just got my wrist back right. Hurt it 2 months ago for not having on protection. Damn, I'm messing up. Go around the thumb, then around the knuckles. It's been a minute. It's more than one way to wrap your hands, so don't get in the chat talking shit. It's how I like to wrap my hands. Extra cushion on my knuckles. Support on the wrist. All right. Man, why they playing Genuine? What is this? This is not gym music, y'all. They trying to get somebody pregnant in here. All right, y'all. That's it. Finish around the wrist. Salute, Patrice X. You know what I'm saying? Is in the house. My brother, Patrice X. All right, now, you all see this bag behind me? This bag is different from the black one. That black one doesn't come back towards you. This kickboxing one right beside me doesn't come back towards you. But these two right here in the middle, these white ones, they're gonna come back towards you after you hit them. I love when I come in the gym and you got people already hitting the bags. Cause then when you start throwing your hands, hey, you set the tone. Ooh. Tied that left one too tight. Y'all see that? Ooh. Y'all see that? If you don't see them crosses, hey man, fighter, I was just talking about you, man. So, fighter, you can do both, man. You can do both. You know what I'm saying? No, I was a journeyman doing when I was in the Army, doing the 2012 USA Olympic trials. Then I fought while I was in the Army. They disbanded the USA Army boxing team because of funding. Once I got out the Army, I became a coach. I trained under Pete Crumpley out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Adrian Bronner's old coach when he was coming up. That was my first boxing coach. Actually, no, my very first boxing coach was Kenval Thomas. Come on, bro, don't come over here, man. This shit. All right. Let's see your speed. Well, Drizzy, to be honest with you, brother, this ain't, this ain't about a who fastest thing, who strongest thing. I do this to motivate everybody to get to work. This ain't about proving nothing to you or nobody else. It's about proving something to me. Patrice X, that what should be meant when men say get into the bag. Facts. Oh man, go ahead, bro. Don Vaughn said I do Muay Thai. Used to live in the Philippines. Yeah, I got a brother out there right now. And to be honest with you, family, the heavy bag isn't for speed. The heavy bag is for power. We teaching. Heavy bag is not for speed. The heavy bag is for power. Let me see what y'all can see. When the bag comes towards you, when it come back, that's when you got to sit down on your punches. Those of you that were with me yesterday, and we feeling good. Bag comes back. I practice the pivot. Drew talking real talk. When the bag come back, you can practice the pivot, or you can sit down on your punches. Practice both. I'm gonna show y'all what Drew mean when he says pivot. I'm gonna hit the bag with a straight punch combination. We're gonna hit this bad boy with a straight punch combination. Yeah, Drizzy, that's what we came to do. Pump everybody up to get out there and get it. Now this is what Drew's talking about. That's how you pivot. Now, what's crazy is I feel better than yesterday. Now, that gets your feet right. What we're gonna do now is we're we're gonna practice a phone booth drill. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get as close to the bag as possible. Boom, bop, bam, they don't even understand, okay? We're gonna get as close to this bag as possible. We're gonna work right there in the phone booth. This is something that I believe Devin Haney is implementing right now, because the only time he's ever really gotten exposed is in the phone booth when he's close. So what you do is we're gonna get as close to the heavy bag as possible. Y'all just watch, y'all know what I mean. Boom, bop, bam. Get down that phone booth. Dig deep. Now, heart rate is up. Lungs are burning. You don't stop right here. Keep going. Keep going. Stay right there. Keep going. Y'all hear that? It's hard for me to breathe. Keep working. So I actually, where the sled at? Who moved the sled, man? Man, somebody moved the sled, y'all. Somebody moved the sled. All right, so look. Oh man, my brother, Black Martial Arts Society is in the house. I love this gym. The only thing is I just realized this gym has no bench press machine. But it's cool though. I get my own bench press at the house. That's the only thing it's lacking. Which is crazy because they got a whole Olympic weightlifting section with no bench press. CT Fletcher would be disappointed. You get into some road work this week too? Well, Patrice X. So I don't do that much road work because of a back injury I got years ago. So I do more, if I can, I'll do the wind sprints. And I'll try to make up for the cardio with certain weightlifting like the deadlifts. Well, Patrice X, you wasn't in here yet. So when we started the live, I started off with deadlifting. Hey, fighter, I got you. So look, fighter asked about his back kick. So this is what I want you to remember, fighter. First thing, fighter, I want you to never, and fighter, what else I want you to do? I want you to follow Black Martial Arts Society as well. All right, bro, I hit you up, Black Martial Arts Society. So my back is way better than it used to be. It's just When I joined the Army at 17 and went airborne and all of that, and jumped out of planes, I put so much wear and tear on my L5 S1, man. The shock of me doing the road work, man, hurts. But listen, fighter, this is what you do. I never want you to telegraph your kick, right? So I don't want any of this, right? I don't want any of that. What I want you to practice is, wherever you want to hit, I want you to point your toe. I want you to point your toe down the middle line of that person's body, okay? Wherever you start your spin, as long as your toe is down the middle of their body, you're gonna land it every time. This is what I mean. If I wanna hit here, okay? All I gotta make sure, let's say I'm throwing it from southpaw. All I gotta make sure is that this toe is down the middle of their body. There is no telegraphing. As soon as I spin, I land. You see that? As soon as I spin, I land. Okay? Spin. Yeah, man. The spin classes are good. The hydrotherapy where they shoot the water jets in your back is good. I got electric shock therapy in my back. I know it sounds crazy, but it helped a lot. The inverted, what that table? The spinal decompressing table will help you all as well, especially. Yeah, no problem, fighter. Just I want you to practice. Example, the same way you throw the jab, I know that as long as I can get my foot on the outside of that person, I can throw that right hand right down the middle. The back foot is the same way. That back spinning foot is the same way. Get your lead foot. Get that lead foot. All you gotta do is get it right in the middle of their body. Boom. You'll land it every time. See, family, y'all didn't know I knew that. Never underestimate who you're messing with. Oh yeah, the foam roller and the myofascial tools, man, because I have sciatica as well. I got nerve damage. Listen, y'all, you get you one of them foam rollers and you put your sciatic nerve down on that bad boy, you just roll it back and forth. That's some good stuff. All right, now, I'm gonna calm my breath. This is gonna be the last round. That last round that you do in your workout, I just want you to push as hard as you can, and we're gonna work, and just leave it all out there, all right? Until you can't do any more. You know what I mean? Here we go. I guess I'm gonna lift weights at the house because I ain't got no damn bench press machine. So everybody be talking about, can we spar? Can we spar? Man, get the basics down first. Talking about some damn sparring. Your ass knocked out. There we go, like that. Now that's the only thing about lifting weights before you hit the bags. You're gonna be tired as shit. But let me show y'all something else, man. I really like. I never seen this before. Let me show y'all this. There's a few things they got in here, man. This ain't like how Crunch used to be when I was a kid. But look at this over here. Y'all see that bad boy right there? Those of you asking about explosiveness. Now, the gyms, they realized it got harder to bring the big construction tires, so they made this machine right here. Let me show y'all. This damn machine. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something about that thing right there. You do that for one round, back and forth. You're gonna be knocking fools out. Remember, the power comes from your legs. Black Martial Arts Society, man, I love the sled too. But somebody move. I don't know who moved it, but I'm gonna tell you like this. That's one of my cheat codes. That's how I stay explosive. Man, I do a lot of tire throwing and a lot of deadlifts, man. And I'm compact. I'm short, so the power it generates a little different for us short fellas. If you do what you're supposed to do. Taller guys, you really have to, especially like the heavyweights. Think about it. You all ever see a heavyweight and you look at him and be like, damn, man, he should be stronger than what he is. You know, tall guy, 6'5", 6'7", and you look at him and you're like, damn, man, how come his power's not generating right? And then you have somebody like Usyk come along who might be a little shorter than those guys. His power is generating. It's because his strength and conditioning actually works on making up for the height. It's kind of like the analogy of, it's easier for a person that's 150 to lift 300 than it is for a person that's 300 to lift 600, if that makes sense, right? So Patrice said, squat with symmetric hold with explosive concentric movements at the end of reps, going to boost that power. That is a fact. It sure will. Same thing with, if you do that with the bench press as well. But like I was telling, I don't know if I was talking to Fighter or Vendetta V yesterday, and someone asked me about the push-up sets. And remember I said, you don't want a prison chest. You want a boxer's chest. You want a fighter's chest. All right, because if you pump all that blood to your chest and you're trying to compete, and this is only for those that's trying to compete, man. If you're not trying to compete, man, you get your chest as big as you want. You still can knock a fool out, My brother Drew Titan will spark somebody, right? But what I'm saying is, if you're trying to compete, you have to last rounds. If you're trying to compete, you can't have all that blood rushing to your chest and your shoulders as soon as you start fighting, which is what would happen if you gain all that muscle in that area. It's one of the issues Miguel Cotto had when he fought Floyd Mayweather. He did all that weight training and he just couldn't, he couldn't keep up. His everything was slower than what it usually is. But yeah, for my taller guys, listen, Patrice X gave you a good example. Oh yeah, man, those landmines will get you right. Spider-Man's good old-fashioned burpee. You don't need to do 1,000 burpees, y'all. You can do 10 sets of 10 reps. Oh, look at that sister getting it. Get it. You can do 10 sets of 10. It's about getting those twitch fibers strong. It's not about so much how much weight you can lift. Deontay Wilder has amazing, crazy twitch muscles on top of God-given power, of course. So, hey, man, you got to do the work. It ain't just about competing. It's about being healthy. Oh, yeah, battle rope. I got the battle rope at the crib. I carry around. I'm one of the only people I know that keeps a battle rope in their trunk. And what I'll do is I'll put it behind my back tire, and you'll see me in the parking lot doing the battle rope if the gym like this one doesn't have one. But I'm not going to complain because they have everything else, literally everything. Their sauna's way better than all the other gyms. They have the tire, the damn construction tire. They got all these heavy bags, man. And listen, y'all, this right here, this is one of the best heavy bags you can work on, because this right here is going to come back. And that's what fighters got to get used to doing. Everybody looks good on a bag that can't move, but man, once that bag starts moving, you start seeing the difference. Like, oh, damn, I got to move my feet. Hey, man, Black Martial Arts Society, I already know you a soldier. He said, I carry mine around. And let me show y'all, look at this. This is an amazing setup. This, and they spent some money, y'all, to renew their image as a boxing chain. They used to have a bunch of old crap in here. Patrice said, I preference DB press. Okay, DB press versus bench press makes both sides do equal work, prevents one side dominating. So, you know, I know some people, I know a lot of fighters do the bench press because once you get heavier in weight, it becomes, you know, a full body exercise. The DB press, the dumbbell press, you're right. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna isolate and keep both sides from doing what it needs to do. But like me, if I'm benching my 225, you know, that's not something I can do with my feet up. I have to get my body, my whole body in the right form. And it also, you know, that helps your explosiveness. Don Vaughn said kettlebells also farmers walkers with the hex bar. Yes, now I will tell people, if you have bad knees, don't look at this live in this chat and then go out there and start doing some farmers walks and you ain't warmed up. You know, you're gonna tear your damn knees up. But farmers walk is very good. I would warm up with no weights first instead of going straight to it. Now y'all saw that heavy bag. They have a whole nother upstairs of heavy bags. Let me see if anybody's up there. Just want to go see. And then they got to look, y'all. They got a whole nother. Oh, there's the damn sled I was looking for. Found the sled. Oh, that sled look different though, man. That thing look like a damn tricycle. You got the ladies walking around being cute, not doing shit, taking up all the warriors' good air, trying to distract the brothers. Look at that, y'all. I love this. Nobody's on the heavy bag. Not that many people. And then they have a great pull-up bar, a great calisthenics section. So you got these here. You got these. You got these. We got the big kettlebells over here. And we have another heavy bag. So, and it's only, like right now, it's only 3 people up here. It's usually like that 24/7. So, I love it. Right? Some people run first, some people run last. I think it just depends on, you know, your goals. Then they have the damn, I mean, they have a whole cycle. They have a whole cycle center. I'm so glad I canceled that damn membership. Sorry ass LA Fitness. Look, I don't even think anybody's in here. It's one lady in here. Look at this. Yeah, the AC is busting in here. Look at this, man. This is another studio. Proper gym attire must be worn at all times for the guys that like to come over here with no, you know, shirts on. They got a whole section of dumbbells back there in the back. There's only one person in here. So, man, I love this gym, y'all. So, I will invest. Sometimes you got to invest. It depends on where you're at. It depends on where you're at. Some of them are 24 hours. But I know it depends on where you're at because I know the LA Fitness used to be 24 hours nationwide, but it isn't anymore. But I'm gonna tell y'all, man, that deadlift, I did a good superset of deadlifts. Legs are feeling good. You know, I did my little heavy bag work. Wasn't nothing strenuous because if you all watched my live yesterday, we were on the heavy bag for almost 40 minutes. And I don't want to do too much cardio every day. Like tomorrow, I won't probably come in the gym. I got weights at home. I'm gonna hit my weights hard at the house. Do some calisthenics. Hit that pull-up bar. You know, I'm all about that upper body strength and explosiveness. So I know my brother Drew's gonna be going live in probably about an hour. So it's that time for me to break my fast, y'all. You know, good Lord, have mercy. What was I saying? breakfast. I'm about to break my fast. Drunk my water. The Kill Vibe said the one in Charlotte, they close at 11. What time do they open? Brother Vibes, what time do they open in Charlotte? Because if they close at 11, they probably open at what, like 5 a.m.? So my goal right now is just to stay in the best combat shape as possible. You know, this point in my life, for me, I've been big, I've been small. So I'm short. You know, I'm only 5'7", so probably 5'6". 5'7" just sounds better, right? I've been 170, solid. I fought at 130, so you all knew, you know, you can do that math. Y'all know I was cutting weight and all that good stuff. What I realized for me is that the bigger I am at my size, it puts more strain on my heart, and I don't feel the best, right? So I try to stay between 150, 160 as far as weight. But this is what I tell everybody. Yeah, 5 a.m. That's not, I thought, yeah, 5 a.m. That's good, because that gives that 4 a.m. crowd. The guys that take their stuff very serious, they and I'm not talking about, I'm not saying that the people in the chat don't take it serious. What I'm talking about is the guys that make a living doing this, like your bodybuilders and your personal trainers, they either come very early or they go very late, right? I got here at what, 7? No, I got here like 7:30 when that many people in here, man. I love it. I love it, man. But this is what I tell everybody. You need to do different kinds of tests to see what kind of shape you want to be in. And this is what I mean. You know, you have the YMCA test, you have the step test, you have all these physical fitness tests that you can use. As a man, as a grown man, there's a certain, and we have a few personal trainers in here, and for those of you that don't know me, man, I trained people for a long time. On paper, I was a personal trainer for about almost 10 years now. But this is what I found out. Don't just focus on how much weight you can lift. Because if you're just focusing on the weightlifting and you have no cardio, you're eating bad, you could have a massive heart attack right there in the gym lifting weight. I've seen it. All right? You don't want to just focus on running. Because if you're only focusing on running and you're getting thin, you're not trying to build that musculoskeletal system, you're not getting any healthy fats, you're opening your body up for other types of issues. So it's about balance. All right, so it's a few tests you can do real easy. Yeah, you can do them right there in the house. The basic PT Army test. See how many push-ups you can do in 2 minutes. See how many sit-ups you can do in 2 minutes. And then see how long it takes you to either run 2 miles or walk 2 miles. Start there. That's a simple test you can do. You don't even have to go to the gym for. Next up, those of you that think you want to fight. To my young warriors that think you want to fight. This is what I want you to do. I want you to get a pair of socks, get you a bunch of coins, fill the socks up, and I want you to shadow box for 3 rounds. And I'm talking about I want you to go hard, 3 rounds with those coins and see what your cardiovascular system is like. All right? You can do all these simple tests will give you a gauge, all right? So it's cool that you can lift weights, y'all. As a grown man, you should be able to lift weights. Now, you should, but let me say this. You know, only 5% of the population can actually bench 225. And that's not, I'm saying 5% of the average population, according to medical studies, only 5% can bench 225. And everything up above that is lower than 1%. Now, I know some of us think, oh, no, that's bullshit because we're in the gym and we see people doing it. Family, we are the chosen. We are the warriors who are doing the work and going to the gym. but majority of this country is obese. So, yes, grown men should be able to lift weight. But more importantly, family, a lot of people who died, for instance, during COVID, a lot of them died for complications where their body could not fight what was going on. So if you had minor heart issues, they exasperated and became bigger heart issues. If you had type 2 diabetes and you got COVID, a lot of people had issues with the type 2 diabetes, etc. So now that the sister walked out, I'm gonna go in here. You know, I always try to have courtesy with the sisters because, like, when we're in a big room like this and we're by ourselves, I don't even want to put myself in a position where it can look like there's evil going on. So now that she's gone, I can give you all a closer look. Look at this shit, y'all. Look at this. Now, this right here, now we got the this is for your HIIT classes. They got the 12 pounds, they got the 8 pounds, the 5 pounds, the 10 pounds, and that's great. Salute Brett Fox in the house. But this is what I really want to show y'all. Now, let me tell y'all this, family. Ain't no gym I've seen in the last 10 years have what we call, or what the OGs used to call, pig iron. This right here is pig iron. Y'all see that? This is pig iron. All right, you put them bad boys on there. Hey man, you mess around and get right in here. I'm talking about 1980s bodybuilder, right? I'm talking about Action Jackson. And don't get it twisted. See, coach, I wear a lot of baggy stuff, but hey, trust me, I'm right. Believe it. Yeah, Black Martial Arts Society. You see it over there? They got that pig iron in here. Yeah, I'm gonna do some damage in here, y'all. Shit, I'm about to, hey, I might show up at the meet and greet in New York like, hey, what's happening? But yeah, family, it look good in here. But it's all about those goals and having balance. You know what I'm saying? Patrice X said, for those starting weights, many people come in with overactive, underactive muscles. Overhead squat assessment can reveal a lot. Exactly. Now, what Patrice X is saying is right and exact. But the thing about it is, a lot of people don't even know what that is. And if they look it up, this is what I would tell them. You go to a gym, y'all, get with a trainer. We got trainers right here in the chat. Family, please drop your information when I post a live. Put your information in the comments. People, you all can follow these people and they will tell you, what to do. You can get with them digitally. We got Black Martial Arts Society, I know will help. Patrice X, I know can help. My brother Drew, hey man, brother Drew don't be playing, all right? Brother Drew is probably in the gym either every day or every other day. All right, so family, I gotta go break my fast before I fall the hell out. So I appreciate everybody rocking with me. Probably won't be live tomorrow because I'm gonna be lifting weights in the crib. And then let's see, Friday, we'll see. Friday, I'm probably gonna hit the I'm about to say hit the yard. We are not in prison. I'm about to hit the park. I'm gonna hit the park for those who you keep asking me about some of these MMA questions. So if that's what you want to see, I got some basic movements that I'll probably go over on Friday. But everyone stay motivated. Hey, stay sharp. Keep your body healthy, man. We're not getting older. You just gotta work. That's it. You just gotta work. All right, age ain't nothing but a number. But if you ain't working, your ass is getting old and decrepit. All right, so peace to the family, peace to my comrades. Shout out to everybody that came through. Patrice X, Black Martial Arts Society, Brent Fox, Akil Vibes, Don Bond, Fighter. Who else? Let's see. Drizzy Goat. I think that's a new person. Macadacious Mac of the South. And that's pimping since been pimping. My brother Drew Titan LLC came through. Let's see. I think that's about everybody. Supervisor. That's funny. I think I said my player Don Vine. All right, family. Peace. I'm going to see y'all over there at my brother Drew Titan's channel. Till next time. Salute.